Good morning, student. Welcome my channel Bhuloks Mathematics. Last class I have already discussed some short answer type questions. Today we discussing about very important short answer type questions. So write down the question number 36. Y is equal to x square cos inverse root x minus 1 divided by root over of x plus 1 plus x square cosec inverse root x plus 1 divided by root over of x minus 1. We know, write down why, we know one formula. Cosec inverse x is equal to sin inverse 1 by x. This is one formula you have to remember. Cosec inverse x is equal to sin inverse 1 by x. Another concept you have to remember, cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2. You have to use these two concepts for these problems. So y is equal to x square taking common. So we write cos inverse root x minus 1 divided by root over of x plus 1. Cosec inverse x is equal to sin inverse 1 by x root over of x minus 1 by root over of x plus 1. Okay? Cos inverse x, you think it is x, sin inverse x, it is pi by 2. Write down, it is x square into pi by 2. Okay? So after simplification, we get very small result. Y is equal to x square pi by 2. Now dy by dx. Dy by dx means derivative with respect to x. Pi by 2 is a constant that is coming outside. Derivative of x square, that is 2x. So 2 cancelled. Now our aim is to find out d square y by dx square. That means d dx of dy by dx. So here it is d dx of pi x. Pi is a constant that will be coming outside. Derivative of x is 1. So the answer is pi. So d square y by dx square, the result is pi. So this is the question number 36 completed. Okay. Now we have to discussing about question number 37. Prove that sin square sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to cos square cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z. So how can you do it? Write down sin square LHS sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z. Okay, we know cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2. So sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. So in place of sin inverse x, we have to put pi by 2. So here it is sin pi by 2 minus cos inverse x plus pi by 2 minus cos inverse y plus pi by 2 minus cos inverse z. Okay? Whole square sin square. So pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, that is 3 pi by 2. Write down sin 3 pi by 2 minus cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z whole to the power square. Okay, so we know sin 3 pi by 2 minus theta. So you think this is a theta. Sine 3 pi by 2 minus theta, that is lies in the third quadrant. So that is minus cos theta. Okay, so in place of theta, cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z. So the result is cos minus cos theta. Theta means cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z whole square. Okay, so we get cos square cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z. So this is the RHS. Okay, we know sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. So in place of sin inverse x, I am writing pi by 2 minus cos inverse x, pi by 2 minus cos inverse y, pi by 2 minus cos inverse z. Pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 minus taking common we get, suppose it is theta. Sin 3 pi by 2 minus theta, that is minus cos theta. It is theta. Whose whole square is cos square cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z. So this is the answer of question number 37. Now we have to discussing about question number 38. Okay, A is equal to 2513. Find A inverse. Okay, how to find A inverse? A inverse, that is from matrix. Okay, so write down 38. A is equal to 2513. First of all, you have to find out mod A by determinant of A. 2513. So it is 6 minus 5. Here it is 1, not equal to 0. So A is non-singular. A is non-singular. So A inverse exists. A inverse exists. A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by mod A. Okay, A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by mod A. So first of all, we have to find out C11. C11 means I is 1, J is 1. Formula minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, minor of 1, 1. Here it is minus 1 square. Minor of A11 means you have to deleting these rows, these columns. So 3. So it is square, it is 3. C12. I is 1, J is 2. So minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. Here it is MA12. Minus 1 to the power 3. Okay. Minor of 5 obtained by deleting the corresponding rows, corresponding columns. It is 1. So minus 1 is there. C21. Minus 1 to the power I is 2, J is 1. 2 plus 1. M21. Here it is negative. M21 means you have to find out the minor of A, minor of 21. You have to delete these rows, these columns. That is 5. So result is minus 5. C22. Minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2. M22. Here it is plus. M22 means minor of 3. Corresponding rows deleted, corresponding column deleted. It is 2. So here it is 2. Okay. So adjoint of matrix is obtained by transposing the cofactors. Transposing the cofactors. So write down adjoint of A. C11, C12, C21, C22. Transpose of cofactors. That means row change to column and column change to row. C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay, so put the value here 3, here it is 2, here it is -1, here it is -5. Okay, adjoint of matrix is coming out. So A inverse formula, adjoint of A divided by mod A, that is 1 by 1, here it is 3, -5, -1, 2. Okay, so this is the inverse of the matrix. Adjoint of A divided by mod A. Adjoint of matrix is obtained by transposing the cofactors. First of all, you have to find out the cofactors. Then you have to take its transpose. Transpose means row change to column and column change to rows. So this is the question number 38. Now we have to discussing about the question number 39. Write the vector equation of line. So it is the symmetric form is given. How to convert it into vector form? Write down the answer of this question. Vector form of the line. So write down question number 39. So x minus 5 by 3. Here it is y plus 4 divided by 7. Minus taking common. So we get z minus 6 by minus 2. So x1, x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. So x1, y1, z1 is equal to 5 minus 4, here it is 6. That is this direction ratio DCS, DRS of line, that is 3, 7, minus 2. Okay, we know the vector equation of line. Write down. We know the vector equation of line. We know the vector equation of line. Vector equation of line. R is equal to A plus lambda B vector. Okay. So here R is equal to A vector means this 5 I cap minus 4 j cap plus 6 k cap. It is A vector plus lambda. B vector means here direction ratio 3 I cap plus 7 j cap minus 2 k cap. So this is the vector equation of line. So it is a symmetrical form. So x1, y1, z1 means it is A vector. It is B vector. Okay. So vector equation of line R is equal to A vector plus lambda B vector. A vector means the line passing through 5 minus 4, 6. B vector will be 3, 7, minus 2. So this is the answer of question number 39. Vector equation of line. Now we have to discussing about the question number 40. Find out the particular solution of following differential equation. Very important question. Particular solutions. 40. First of all, we have to find out the general solution. dy by dx is equal to 1 plus x square plus y square plus x square y square. So here 1 plus x square, here y square taking common, 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. Here it is 1 plus x square whole into 1 plus y square. Now we have to separating the variable separating. dy by 1 plus y square is equal to 1 plus x square into dx. Okay, variable separated. Write down variables separated. Then integrating on both sides. dy by 1 plus y square is equal to 1 plus x square into dx. Variable separated, then integrating on both sides. Integration of dy by 1 plus y square, tan inverse y. Integration of dx, it is x. Here it is x square dx integration, sq by 3 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Our aim is to find out the value of c by assigning the suitable values of x and y. Y of 0 is equal to 1 means when x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1. X is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1. Put here tan inverse 1. Here x is equal to 0 here, 0 here. So C. So tan inverse 1 value is pi by 4. Value of tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Now putting the value of arbitrary constant here. So particular solution PS is equal to tan inverse y is equal to x plus sq by 3 plus pi by 4. So this is the answer of the question. This is the answer of this question. Thank you to all for watching my videos. Please like my channel, subscribe my channel and share my channels.